Hi chicos! Here we are in the second part of this video. Now we are going to be talking about color temperature. So I'm going to be painting here my sun yellow, right? Meaning that the light coming from that light source is going to be warm. Now I'm going to talk about color temperature. Let's say that this color temperature and local color, okay? So this is a keyword, so I'm gonna write it here. Local color. So the local color of anything is the actual color that thing is. Right? Let's say that this box is green, so I'm gonna paint it green. And while I'm filling in this with green, I'm gonna talk about the difference between coloring and painting. There is a huge difference between coloring and painting. In this moment, I am just coloring. And because the only information I am adding to this box is the color. But when we are painting, we add more information. We add surface qualities, information. We also add information of color temperature, right? So if this is the light source, the light is going to hit, you need to decide what area is going to be more exposed to light. Let's say this is most exposed to light, so I'm going to add a little bit of warm light here because this side of the box is being affected by my light source, which is the sun. Right? So now I have a light here, a side light. This is going to be a mid-tone and this is going to be the darkest, okay? So for making this the darkest, it's not enough just to add more pigment as I am doing in this moment, or as I did in this area, because when the light is warm, shades should be cooler each time. That's why this color looks cooler than that one, and now I need to make this even cooler. Okay, so I have green here, which was my local color. Now I need to add another color there that makes it a little bit even cooler. Let's see if this color works. Yes, this color works. Okay, now you can see that by doing 2 layers of colors get nicely blended. Okay, now I'm doing another layer in that opposite direction. I'm doing horizontal movements, saturating the porous of the paper, and that is very important when we are working with color pencils, corazones, because if you do not enough pressure, you are going to get a lot of white spots. That are going to end to be very distracting. All right, there I have. So notice that as if the light is warm, shades are cooler each time. Now I can do a better job connecting all these sides, and what I'm gonna do is applying this green on top of this, the darkest side. So I managed to connect those 2 sides. Actually, I can also add a little bit of yellow to that side to create the same effect, okay? To connect all of them. Do you see? Okay, so the local color of the box is being affected by the form and is going to be affected by the light source. If the light source is warm, so the shades are going to become cooler and cooler each time. So I'm gonna do the same exercise here with another color. I am gonna decide that the local color for that box is going to be, let me think a bit. Okay, I have this color. Okay, I have those two colors. Let me see how it goes. Do you think that works? This is cooler. I'm not pretty sure about that one. Okay, but let's start working on this. Let's say the local color of my box is orange. Okay, so I'm gonna apply a layer of orange. Okay, in this case, my color is not, I'm not using the pencil with this amount of pressure because I want to create layers. Okay, so I'm giving room to other colors if I am using the pencil like that. But notice that this finish and that finish is very different, okay? So now we need to keep building layers to saturate the entire paper. All right, corazones. So now I need to decide what color, what side is going to be more affected by this light source. And I think it's gonna happen the same thing. It's gonna be this one, the most affected. Okay, so now, yes, I'm gonna add a lot of yellow to saturate the paper. Okay, now I can go to the darkest side. Well, I'm gonna go to this side, which is going to be the mid-tone. And then I'm gonna go to my darkest side, which is going to be this red. This red is a little bit cooler than the orange. Okay. So we are adding another layer of difficulty to our cubes by thinking on color temperature. Remember also that colors are relative, corazones, are relative to each other. For example, if I place these two colors together, this red is going to look cooler than yellow. But if I place these two colors together, let's say these two colors together, the red is going to act as a warm color compared to the green. So colors are relative to the color that they have next to each other. All right, so I'm going to repeat what we did here. And then we are going to stop the video to make another one. So if we have warm light, then we get cool shades. Cool shades. Warm light, cool shades. All right, so this exercise is all about understanding the concept of light temperature.